Based on a true story of Venus and Serena Williams, King Richard is now in the running for this year's Oscars. Our Matt Perrin gives us his take on the film in this week's movie review.
Welcome to a Valentine's Day Monday. Also, congratulations to the Rams and my favorite Super Bowl commercial, the Lay's Chips with Seth Rogen and Paul Rudd. But back to movies. Death on the Nile took first at the box office, and I really wanted to see it, but with my parents coming into town and different projects, I really wasn't able to make it to the theater. With the Best Picture nominees being announced last Tuesday, I realized that I had seen one of them, but didn't review it since there was something else that week. So, let's jump into the based on the true story of fairly recent events nominee, King Richard. Our movie begins with Richard Williams, portrayed by Will Smith, and his determination to make tennis champions of his two daughters, Venus and Serena. He spends his nights as a security guard where he studies tennis magazines so he can train the girls. They live in Compton where they play on rundown courts and are harassed and assaulted by gang members. Richard does whatever he can to get the girls a proper coach and courts to play on. After several rejections, they get to hit balls in front of Paul Cohen, who is the coach of Pete Sampras and John McEnroe. He takes on Venus and local tournaments start being won. We see Richard suddenly becoming an antagonistic presence. He contradicts the coach's teachings and refuses endorsements and taking the common path to stardom. After putting out some feelers, he gets the attention of Rick Massey, and the family walks away from their current coach, moving to Florida to live and train at Massey's facility. As the movie progresses, we see Richard making even more controversial moves. After seeing Jennifer Capriati's arrest and burnout, he pulls the sisters out of the junior circuit tournaments, insisting that they're going to be kids and they'll go pro when he's ready. We see the antagonistic relationship this creates with Venus, and they have to have a heart-to-heart about where they're going. We also see the strain that the focus on Venus puts on Serena until Richard tells her exactly why things are happening this way. We as the audience know the eventual outcome, but the journey there is what holds our fascination. So, what to say about this one? First off, it seemed a little weird to me that this movie is being made about such recent events. All of the players are still alive, but it's fun to know that Venus and Serena were executive producers, so the accuracy is going to be pretty spot on. Overall, it's really good, but at times it's frustrating. It's frustrating to see this father making these decisions that seem asinine and counterproductive to the end goal. But what's amazing is that all of these gambles worked out perfectly. No one saw it coming. The cast is outstanding, and Will Smith really shines in this. And what I found really cool is that he wanted to make this movie so much that he took his $40 million salary for the film and divided it up amongst the rest of the cast as bonuses. It's really a story of determination and family. It's amazing seeing how these prodigies were lifted up by being held back. They were taught to be humble in victory, being punished for bragging. And it also shows the focus and determination it takes to be an inspiration in a world where no one thinks you belong. Normally, a parent planning out a child's life is never probably a good idea, but in this case, it kept them out of the trouble the Compton streets could bring, and it was something that the girls really loved. It's definitely one to watch for both Smith's performance and the origin story of the tennis greats we thought we already knew. This has been your Monday Movie Musing. Back to you.